What's up, man? What's up, y'all? Hey, how you doing? You doing things? You know? You know what I'm saying, man? Yeah, you doing stuff. All right. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Um, you know what? I guess I should start where I just say, "Hey, what's up, everybody?" You know what I mean? It's LeVar, aka the Combat Addict. Not even but the Combat Addict. You know what I mean? We put that A there instead of the E because we don't play by the rules of English, man. And the rules of English don't even make any sense anyway. I mean, if you really think about it, like, there are so many words that just don't even make any sense. There was one specifically the other day that I was thinking about. I remember what it is now. Fiber, man. Fiber is one of those words where you look at it and it's spelled differently depending on where you live, man. Like, if you go to the States, like, they don't play by the fucking rules at all. They fucking, up here in the fucking Great White North, all right, Canada, you know what I'm saying? We got fucking FIBRE, because that's just how we fucking do. But in the States, it's FIBER. What the fuck is that about? Is all I'm saying. It's just, to me, it seems as if, you know, the Americans seem to think that they're just better than us for some reason. I mean, I don't know if maybe it's because they have, like, Lindsay Lohan. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really give a shit. I'm just saying that maybe we should be more consistent with the way that we spell fiber, because old people need fiber and they're not going to know what the fuck to buy if they go to a store in Canada, if they're from the States, and it's like Fibra. They're like, what the fuck is this? I don't know how. What the fuck is Fibra? How am I supposed to know what is going to allow me to take a shit as a 70-year-old man? I have a diaper on right now, and it is dry as the Sahara fucking desert because I cannot take a shit. I do not have any fiber in my diet. So my name's LeVar, and so what I'm saying is, you know, sometimes you just want to say sometimes you just want to say some goofy shit, man. That is really all that this podcast is, and I'm gonna name it "My Mouth Does the Talking," because truthfully, some of the shit I say, I don't even know where the fuck it comes from. Like, it just comes out of my fucking mouth. So we're gonna do that, and yeah, man. I was thinking about some stuff today, but we won't even get into that because that'll be boring. So I'm making food right now because, you know, sometimes you gotta get the fucking nutrients in your body. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the fucking chemicals. You know what I'm saying? To just, like, exfoliate your skin, which is actually not at all what the chemicals are doing. But I got chicken in the oven right now, and that's all I've been eating for, like, yo, honestly, man, it's February 22nd. I have been eating nothing but chicken, peanut butter sandwiches, and just recently, like added eggs and oatmeal into my diet since the start of February. Like, I'm dead ass. I have not eaten anything else. I moved the fuck out of my house. I got the fuck out of that bitch. I was like, see ya! Like, I'm fucking done. I was fucking finished, okay? Basically, long story short, you know what I mean? I got family members, and they were like, what's up, LeVar? Like, how you doing? And I was like, I'm good. They were like, shut the fuck up! And I was like, I ain't gotta deal with this. Like, I don't even know why you would say something like that to me. Like, like I don't even know you like that. Like what the fuck? Like real talk. Like I feel like you don't even know that I've been like walking around this shit all day. Like you don't even understand that like I have orthotics, and like that's an offensive thing for you to say to me. Like a man with orthotics. Like are you really gonna say that to a man? Like are you for real? So yeah, I fucking moved out. I left, and I lived in my fucking car for, man, I don't even know how long I lived in my car. Real talk, like I'm actually not sure. I think it was something like 9 days that I lived in my car. Cause I left on the Friday, and then I slept in my car for the first night on the Saturday, and then I got moved into my place. I think that was the Saturday too. So actually it was 1 week. It wasn't even like 9 days. It felt like 9 days though. Bro, that was so fucked up. The shit I was doing, man. Well, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, cause I was out there like fucking man, you gotta understand, when you live in your car, there's a lot of shit that you don't fucking have, okay? So, like, I didn't have running water, right? And, like, okay, when I say that shit, like, you're, in your mind, you're going, no fucking duh. But, like, when you're thinking, like, okay, I'm gonna live in my car, you don't realize how much water you actually drink until you're living in your car and you don't have any water. Like, bro, I was so fucking thirsty. I was fucking MMA fighter 2 days before competition thirsty. Like, fucking cutting weight. Like, no fucking water at all. I was not eating anything or not drinking anything. So, like, if I had to get water, like, I had to walk into a gas station and pretend not to be, like, some fucking creep with a water bottle who's like, hey, excuse me, like, do you know where your washroom is? And they're looking at me like, what the fuck? Like, is this guy gonna... What are you doing? Like, like, I'm so sure that one of the guys who was at the counter was probably just thinking to himself, like, is this guy about to, like, sample our toilet water? Like, why does he want to know? Because I walk in there and I don't look like a guy who needs to fill their water bottle up at a gas station. You understand what I mean? Like, even though I lived in my car, I shaved before I moved out of the house. I brushed my teeth every day because whatever water I did have, I just like poured it on my toothbrush like outside of my car and then brushed my teeth in my car. So I don't smell like shit. And I had a gym membership, so I could just go to the gym and I'd shower every day, right? So I smell good. It's not like I'm a fucking homeless guy. So, like, I'm sure in their minds they're just like, what the fuck is this guy about? Because he seems normal, but he's going to my washroom with a water bottle and he's filling it up like he's coming out with water inside the bottle. Like, I'm just thinking they were probably freaked out about that. But that was one thing. And then the next thing is, like, you don't have a refrigerator or anywhere to keep fucking food. So, like, anything that you're eating, it can't be, like, messy, because you don't have the capacity to clean anything in your car, really. I mean, you got, like, wet wipes. So whatever you're eating, like, it better be fucking wipeable, bitch, because, like, you're not fucking... We're not using Dawn... Actually, I did use Dawn soap and shit to, like, clean my utensils or whatever. But we're not, like, scrubbing anything down, okay? Especially because, like, the inside of my car is fucking fabric. So, that's not happening. But anyways... So, I fucking... What the fuck am I saying? So, I fucking, I'm actually so fucking tired. I was Uber driving before this. And it is fully 11 a.m. in the morning. And I'm such a dumb fuck. I thought it was the 22nd of February today. Well, it is the 22nd of February today. But I mean, like, I thought that it was the 22nd of February yesterday at 11:59 p.m. It is 12:12 a.m. right now. And now it is February 22nd. Because I don't fucking know what day it is. Still to this day. Like, I've lived with the calendar my entire fucking life. No fucking idea what day it is. If it wasn't for the fact that I have to go to work every day and look at dates and shit like that, I would have no fucking clue what day it is. No clue at all. Like, if I had a job where dates didn't matter, I'd be like, you could just ask me, like, hey, what month is it? It's kind of cold. Is it like fucking, I don't know, October? No, like it's early March. Oh, well, fuck me. That's basically how that conversation would go. But anyways, I don't even know. Anyways, I have no fucking idea what I was saying. Yeah, man, it was fucked up. It was fucked up to live in the car. So basically, because I couldn't like refrigerate anything, it was cold enough that it was like, okay, well, if I get meat, like if I get some cooked meat, it's not gonna go bad. So man, I was buying those like pre-cooked chickens, which I found out they're called mammoth chickens. What the fuck? Or like there's a flavor of chicken that's called mammoth chicken. And I was like, this was actually the most fucked up conversation I ever had. So I was eating these, right? And I called Metro grocery store up in Canada. I don't know if you guys have Metros wherever the fuck you're at, but we got them up here. So I fucking called up Metro and I was like, hey, yo, bitch, I need a fucking chicken. Like, do you have them shits? And he was like, you mean a mammoth chicken? And at first I was like, I'm sorry, what? He was like, a mammoth chicken. And I was like, no, I need like a pre-cooked chicken. And he was like, yeah, no, the big chickens? And I'm like, yeah, like, well, or I don't really care if it's a big chicken, but I need chicken. He's like, yeah, mammoth chickens. I'm like, no, I don't need a big chicken. I need a cooked chicken. Like, I fucking need a cooked chicken. And he's like, he's like, no, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what they're called, mammoth chickens. And like, I literally stopped. I was like, I'm sorry, wait, they're called mammoth chickens? And apparently there's like, I don't know, maybe it's a flavor or what, but those cooked chickens, like, you can refer to them as mammoth chickens. I don't know. But this guy was also such an asshole because it's like, why the fuck would you... Why would... If I keep saying cooked chickens and mammoth chicken is just a flavor of cooked chicken, why the fuck would you keep saying, yeah, we've got mammoth chickens? Shut the fuck up and just say cooked chickens. It's so fucking stupid. I don't understand. It's actually the dumbest thing. That is so fucking dumb. I just want a fucking cooked chicken. That's what I want, okay? Anyways. So, I just want a fucking cooked chicken, okay? That's what I want. I don't want a mammoth chicken. So I'd eat those, and then I would also eat peanut butter sandwiches endlessly. I'd eat so many peanut butter sandwiches, bro. I was fucking, I was double-decker, triple-decker fucking peanut butter sandwiches. I'd have like fucking 2 peanut butter sandwiches with just 4 slices each, just 8 slices of bread with fucking 10 miles of peanut butter on every slice. It was the most fucking disgusting thing ever, but I loved every second of it. I was eating that shit and like I couldn't even fucking breathe. I was like, there's so much fucking peanut butter in my mouth, and I loved every second of it. It was like having the fucking Planters peanut mascot nut in my throat over and over and over again. I loved it. I fucking loved that Planters nut. So that was actually fucked up. I sounded kind of like Smeagol there for a second. Planters nut, yes. I love Planters nut. Give me more Planters nut. Okay. That's definitely gonna, I don't know where that's gonna show up in my life, but somewhere in my life, somebody's gonna walk up to me like, Planters nut, yes. Okay, so anyways, Bro, that shit was fucking crazy. I can't believe I survived that. I can't believe I made it through that, man. Fucking wild. But yeah, bro. I mean, shit is fucked up, so. Shit is fucked up. BRB, I'm actually cooking like food right now, and it's like probably on fire, so I will be right back. But that shit is probably burnt the fuck up right now. Oh shit. I forgot that chair was there. Hold on one moment, please. Okay. What's up, babies? Yo, that's what Chris D'Elia says. That's what Chris D'Elia says. You know that Chris D'Elia was actually the motherfucker who inspired me to fucking get this done. I've been saying I'm supposed to do a podcast for a long time. A long fucking time I've been saying I'm gonna fucking do this fucking podcast. And now I'm finally fucking doing it. The only difference is that the podcast that I'm doing right now is not the podcast that I originally had an idea for. I just threw it. Where the fuck is my... Hold the fucking phone. Oh, son of a bitch. I fucking... Bro, I'm actually gonna slap the dog shit out of myself if I left my fucking water bottle in the fucking car. I have the food right here. I have... Look at... Yo, first off, I'm a fucking chef. Look at that. You see that? That's Mexican-style chicken and rice, bitch. That's what the fuck I got here right now, motherfucker. So I'm gonna eat that shit, because that's what I fucking do. But I really don't want to go back out to the fucking car and get the fucking water bottle. And I really don't want to fucking do that. I've also just left you guys waiting. And I know that you can't wait to just fucking diddle yourself to me talking shit about nothing. That's like the best part of anybody's day, is diddling yourself to somebody who's talking about absolutely nothing. But, oh, fuck. I'm starting to convince myself that I should actually go get that fucking water bottle. Okay, listen, whores. This food is too hot to eat right away anyway, so I'm gonna tell you what the fuck is about to go down. I'm gonna go out to that fucking car, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get that fucking water bottle. I'm gonna come back in here, and we're gonna get fucking jiggy with it, you know what I'm saying? Just give me some... Oh, I was about to say some seconds and time at the same time. Give me some fucking sign, bitch. Some fucking sign. Okay, here we go. Now you have a better idea of the architecture of my room, because I went over in that direction and I came back with a coat. So now in your mind you have an idea of where I might keep my things. But guess what, motherfucker? You're still guessing, because everything on that side of the room isn't in the frame of camera, so you can only see it in the frame of your mind. You can guess, but you cannot know. Just like everything else in this fucking universe, bro. You don't fucking know. You don't fucking know. Keep it real talk, though. I'll be right back. What's up, bitch? Yo. Okay. There's this new thing on the street. I don't know if you motherfuckers have heard of this, but it's called fucking steroids. Have you ever fucking had steroids, man? Because I have an entire bin of steroids right here. Can you hear my voice in the void? Can you hear me increasing your existential angst? Something just fell off of my fucking hanger. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, man, this is like 100% illegal fucking juice piggy formula. It's like, if you want to be a Samoan alligator, you consume this. That's what happens. That is Samoan alligator tier. You just want as much of this shit as you can possibly get inside of your body. And you don't want anyone to ask you fucking questions like, hey, where'd you get that? Or like, hey, like, you actually want to sign this petition that says that women should have the right to vote and also have abortions and also to share opinions? And you're just like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I just want to fucking eat steroids and fuck. Just fuck. That was not going anywhere. I just want to eat steroids and fuck. That's it. That's all I want to do. I just want to keep... And I'm sure all of you are wondering, like, holy shit, how much... how much of this fucking garbage is this guy about to put in this water? Because I've literally just been, like, pouring more and more. And it just... You can literally see. You can't even see the fucking water bottle anymore. It's just me fucking pouring powder into some miscellaneous container. Okay, Jesus, if any of these companies ever come across this video, they're just gonna pull it from even having their products inside of it. They're just gonna be like, we don't want to be associated with this fucking guy. I wish I could be louder. I've got roommates. I got a roommate, so I don't want to be too loud. Actually, I have roommates because I'm in the basement, and I've got a roommate in the basement with me. But then there's like fucking however many fucking other, living things upstairs who also have roommates, and it's just a house full of people who are just not owning property. That's basically what it is. None of us are owning property. That's what's happening. None of us are owning it. And I don't give a shit. I don't know. Why do you even want a house? People want houses. I don't fucking understand it. I mean, I get it in terms of like this financial aspect of it. Like, you just want to, have that stability. It's an investment, and once you have a house and it's yours, you buy it or you pay it off. It's like you don't have to worry about that for like the rest of your life. You literally just own it. You just own it, so it's like you can just sit on it. You know what I mean? Worst case scenario, like even if you lose your job, you know what I mean? It's not like you have to worry about like where you're going to actually, be. Like, you'll never be homeless. You know what I mean? So it's like I can get that aspect of it, but like the whole thing where it's like no, I need to like get a mortgage, and start to pay it off, and like I need to do that as fast as I possibly can. I don't fucking understand that, because I'm just thinking to myself like, okay, are you getting a house because you want a house and you feel like if I don't get a house now, the market is gonna change and it's gonna be more expensive to get a house later? Or are you getting a house because you just feel like, irrespective of what the market looks like right now, I'm gonna get married, and when I'm married, I wanna have a house, so I'm gonna buy a house with my spouse, or I'm however old and I feel like I need a house right now. You know what I mean? You're not getting a house because you actually fucking need one or give a shit about like owning property in the right sense. You're just kind of like, well, I think this is what people do. That to me doesn't make any sense, Especially if you're a guy like me, like I have fucking nobody. I have no one. So I don't give a fuck about anything. Like I fucking, bro, I don't need a house. I don't even really want a house that badly. Like, I'm sure that one day when I'm older, I'll be like, oh fuck, I guess I need a house. Like, but I mean, hopefully never. Hopefully I never need a house. Hopefully, like, I can just live indefinitely, just paying rent and like not give a fuck. You know what I mean?
obviously you don't want to do that if you can buy your own house and not have to pay rent. Like, maybe that's probably the smarter option. But it's just like, if you don't have a problem with your life the way that it is, and getting a house wouldn't make your life any better, if getting a house would just make it so that you have like tons more bill payments that you are not okay with, that you struggle with, why the fuck do it? Like, why not wait until that wouldn't be such a burden? Because I feel like a lot of people, like, okay, so basically what happens is you get older and you get more freedom, and with those freedoms come all of these extra things that you can get, right? So you get all these extra things, but these extra things cost more money. So it's like with more freedom comes like more cost, more expense, and we think that we're actually freer because we have all these other things, but then those things lock you down, and you're like, wait, I'm not really much freer, am I? You know what I mean? Like, I'm in this situation, like, I have a fuck ton of student debt, like, just so much student debt that it's like, bro, I don't know when the fuck I'm paying that off, because, especially with my degree, because I got a degree in philosophy, essentially, is what I have, so I have no fucking idea what the fuck I'm gonna do. But, that's some good drink. But basically, man, I don't even remember what the fuck I was gonna say. Yeah, man, I've just been rambling. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just rambling at this point. Look, man, just do what the fuck you want to do. Like, literally. And when I say do what you want to do, I don't mean like, oh, find some like career that you're like really, really fucking interested in, and like do some professional thing that where you get like a fucking doctorate. And no, it's not what I mean. I mean, do whatever you want to do. Okay? Because if you don't, and you do what you think you have to do, you're going to realize that you will not get the opportunity to do what you want to do the way that you want to do it if you continue to do what you think you need to do. That's the knowledge that I'm going to drop on you guys right now. If I kept going down the path that I was going, man, I would never get the opportunity to do what I'm doing now with my life. I'm fucking just working right now. I have the opportunity to actually compete in martial arts, which is something that I really, really want to do. And I also have the opportunity to maybe actually make a bit of money so that if I ever do decide that I want to go back to school and do anything, that I can actually do that without taking on like a huge fuck ton of debt. And I'm free, man. Like, I can just kind of chill, like just go from week to week, just like living life. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about the stress of adulthood pending, which is basically what the entirety of your 20s is spent doing if you live their life the way that people tell you to live it. It's like everything's pending. You're going to get to be a professional. You're going to get married. You have a boyfriend who you are courting. Like, you are going to have children, instead of just like, okay, wait, so like, what do you actually want to do though? Like, oh, okay, well, low key, like, I've always wanted to like do writing. Well, when are you gonna write? Oh, well, probably like after school. Like, I'll actually probably like, you know, focus on doing it, like, you know, for a couple hours a day, you know, when I'm not working. And then you're gonna start working, and you're gonna realize that you're never gonna do that. You're not gonna have time to. And by the time that you get solidified in your career, maybe you get married, and then you have to have a kid, and then you have a kid, and then you never write. What you need to do is stop everything that you're doing right now. Stop it all. Stop everything. And be like, you know what? Fuck everything else. I'm gonna write. That's what the fuck you need to do. And if you don't do that, then you're gonna fucking hate yourself, because you're gonna wake up one day and realize that you don't have the fucking time to write. And even if you could write, and even if you could be really good at it, you'll never be as good as you could have been if you actually dedicated like 2 hours of your day to it every single day. You know what I mean? For a year, for 2 years. If you never did that, it's never gonna happen. So, look, man, it's better to regret something you did than something you didn't do. And you can always do something boring, like go back to school. You can always do something boring, like have a kid. People do it all the fucking time. People who work at, minimum wage jobs have kids. If you really need it, if you really, like, I mean, yeah, it sucks or whatever. But my point is, the window for having a kid is much larger than the window for doing what the fuck you want to do. Because your life is basically this. Like, okay, you're born. A bunch of ideas that aren't yours are given to you. You are shipped into a school where you spend half of your life every year from the time that you are 4 to the time that you are like 22. Okay? If you go to university. During that time, you're either completely unaware of who you are, completely unaware that you are anything, or somehow miraculously grounded to the point where you have figured yourself out. Okay? Most of us don't even know who we are, alright? We're all just fucking like, oh, well, I'll just be a fucking doctor. Oh, I'll just be a fucking lawyer. Oh, I'll just fucking... We don't know what the fuck we're talking about, okay? There are like a million jobs and we all pick the same fucking job. So, then you get out... So basically, like, most of your life is spent in like this blissful days of childhood. And then all of a sudden you become adult and they saddle you with a bunch of debt. And then you have to make a decision about like what you want to do with the rest of your time. Once you become like mature enough to understand what's going on, they're like, okay, you're already this deep into it. Do what we'd like you to do. Fuck that. Don't do that. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do, because for your entire life, you've been probably living the life of, I don't know, your parents or your teachers. You've finally just gotten to a place where like maybe you can be a fully autonomous being. You're just barely an adult. Do not throw all of your eggs into one basket. Fuck that. Take your time and enjoy yourself. If you want to fuck off for 4 years and go to fucking Singapore and, I don't know, read calligraphy and fucking work on the world's largest puzzle, do that. Fucking do that. I don't give a shit what it is you want to do, as long as you're not like, I don't know, pillaging villages and burning fucking tiny Papua New Guinea children. Like, just do something that you love, but do it like with your all, do it like it is your job when you don't have a job, or when you're not at your job. And you'll figure out pretty quick whether or not that's what you want to do. If you can't do it, 5 days a week, 6 days a week for hours at a time, then you don't really love it like that. And like, you should probably go do something else, or do something else with your time. And if there's nothing in your life that you really feel like that about, at that point, maybe you just like look to your future. Look to your future in a more structured sense, maybe the more traditional sense. And if what you love to do is more traditional, then do that. If what you love is like academics, fuck it, man. Maybe you're supposed to be there. That's what you're supposed to be doing. But for me, what I love to do, like what I cannot get enough of, what I literally spend like almost my entire day obsessing over, is martial arts. It's martial arts. You know? I really don't care about much of anything else. Bro, there have been days where I'm like, you know what? It'd be fucking sweet if I went and just spanked one out to Pornhub right now. And before I can get to the devil's website, I watch a fight, and I'm like, okay, after this fight, and then like 4 fights later, I've completely forgotten about Pornhub. I'm saying this to get to this point, man. I love what I do more than sex. More than sex, bro. That's how much I love what I do. So, if you can find something like that, I don't give a fuck what it is. Bro, it could be blowing bubbles. Real talk. There's actually a video, and I think I should put the link in the description. There's a fucking video of this guy from the 70s or something, and he blows the most badass ballin' ass bubbles, bro. Bubbles you ain't never seen before, man. I'm gonna put it in the fucking description. You're gonna fucking watch it and you're gonna be like, yo, fuck, like Lamar's the shit. Like, this is a good recommendation. It's fucking dope. That's what you're gonna say. So, but he didn't get that good because he's just fucking born with like magic lungs that make him, you know, a bubble magician. Like, that's not what happened. He fucking loved bubbles so much. He spent time, probably every day, or at least every week, blowing the fuck out of some bubbles. And that's what you need to do, bro. You need to find your bubble. You need to find your bubble, and you need to blow that bitch every fucking day. So, this food's probably getting cold, and I want to watch some fights, because that's what the fuck I love to do. So, yeah, man. I let my mouth do the talking on this one, and I just want to thank anybody out there who ended up watching this. I mean, goddamn, it's been 43 fucking minutes. I'm probably gonna edit this, but how the fuck did you even make it to this point in the video? I am really not that interesting. But anyways, yeah, dude. Fucking, jeez, I don't have a sign off. What should my sign off be? I wish I had a sign off, but I'll let my mouth do the talking. See you guys next time.